Hello everybody and welcome to another Breaking Character, a series where I take an idea and use race, class, and items to push it to its limits. Today we're going to give the Reaper the finger by making the ultimate healer. And don't worry, this won't just be a level 20 life cleric. With that said, let's start with ability scores. We'll start off with the 15 in wisdom, we'll need it for spellcasting. After that is the 14 in dexterity, we'll need it for AC. Up next will be the 13 in constitution, we'll want some HP. Everything else will be up to you. Background and skills won't matter to this build, and to an extent neither will race. You could make an Azamar for healing hands, but 20 points of HP is going to be adorable compared to what we're shooting for. We'll be making a half-elf, putting our +2 and +1s into wisdom, dexterity, and constitution, though all that really matters is getting wisdom and dexterity to 16. Moving to class, we're going to start as a life domain cleric for Disciple of Life. Next we're going to multiclass the Druid, picking Circle of Stars at level 2 for Starry form. It's not much, but the extra d8 plus Wisdom from Chalice is still technically more than what a straight level 20 cleric can do. Slightly better is still better. The only problem now is that we can't wear metal armor, so we'll dip into Monk for unarmored defense. Back to Cleric, at level 2 we'll get Channel Divinity, Preserve Life, and at level 4 we'll bump our Wisdom. At level 6 we'll get Blessed Healer, and at level 8 we'll cap our Wisdom. We'll use level 12 and 16 to cap our dexterity, and lastly at level 17 we'll get Supreme Healing. As for items, the only one I could find that adds to healing is the Moonsicle, though something like a Staff of Healing can spare you some slots. So what we're looking at is the ability to cast a healing spell, such as Mass Cure Wounds, healing all targets while giving one an extra d4, as well as healing ourselves and one other person with Chalice. I don't know if the extra d4 or d8 benefit from Supreme Healing, but I'd personally allow it. Granted, we'll also have access to Mass Heal, but the fact that we can still dish out such ridiculous levels of healing without the 9th level slot is insane. And with the maxed out Wisdom and 17 levels of Cleric, even if we take all of the healing and resurrection spells we don't already get from Life Cleric, we'll still have a few left over for offensive spells. Spells like Guiding Bolt, Spirit Guardians, Flame Strike, Firestorm, Sunbeam, and Sunburst. And that's not counting maxed out Druid cantrips like Thorn Whip, Shillelagh, and Primal Savagery. Because like Jocat once said,
"What do you do when the party's full health? What do you do when the party's full health? Or even halfway up and standing, TPS a bad guy."
And with unarmored defense we can do all of this and be hard to hit, all while rocking a robe. We have literally made the original Final Fantasy White Mage.
And nobody with the White Mage.
Thank you everybody so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments, and I'll see you all next week when I make Rimuru from that time I got reincarnated as a slime.